Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. I could have been a doctor, I could have been a mechanic. Haunted house party.
Good evening and welcome to the Haunted House Party, where the party is so good the guests stay for eternity. Literally. Anyway, at tonight's affair we are honored to have a most gifted and entertaining mystery guest. Now, let the the party begin and see if you can guess his identity.
Is this a gorgeous night or what?
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks?
I ain't never heard of a light that could break your window, except maybe that laser one from Star Wars.
Sorry, I was just trying to be romantic, but perhaps it came off a little too tragic.
Nah, it wasn't bad. You actually talk pretty good, you sweet talker, you.
You think so? Well, I have done a little writing.
Yeah? TV?
No, milady. I have written more than 150 sonnets in some 36 plays.
Holy macaroni!
Holy macaroni? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that piece. Is it comedy or tragedy?
It's more of a pasta. Any of your plays ever run on Broadway?
Broadway? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the term.
You know, Broadway in New York.
You what?
York!
Of course. Alas, poor Yorick. One of my better lines.
Yeah, right. Listen, with all that stuff you wrote, you must know a lot of famous people.
Verily. As the Bard of Avon, I knew Othello, Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear.
Ooh, royalty.
If I'm not too forward, there is one question I wanted to ask.
Of course, you silver-tongued devil. Ask away.
Thank you. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Oh, wait a minute. I know who you are.
Wait! Before you reveal his identity, let's give our viewers a chance to guess. He's a playwright who was known as the Bard of Avon, who wrote plays like Othello, Macbeth, and Hamlet with such wonderful lines like, to be or not to be.
Hey, big guy, that's my line. I'm William Shakespeare. And now, if you don't mind, I must take my leave before the curtain goes up at the Old Globe.
As you like it, Bill. See you all at the next spooky haunted house party.
Next game coming up. Game cartridge loading. Check. Revolting slob!
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Observe. Hello, revolting slob. I'd like to teach the viewers a few new words. My goodness, are you eating packing material? Let's take a closer look. What? You are. You're eating styrofoam.
Taste good.
Now, audience, please don't try this at home. Okay, is what the revolting slob eating A, indiscernible, B, indigestible, or C, indistinguishable? The answer is B, indigestible, meaning impossible to digest or tough on the tummy. Well, Revolting Slob, perhaps you should put those away. They're not good for you.
Yes, they are.
I don't think so. Now, the Revolting Slob thinks styrofoam is good for you. Is he A, inaccurate, B, incapable, or C, inspirational? The correct answer is A, inaccurate, which means wrong, wrong, wrong. Those styrofoam pieces are terribly bad for you.
More!
Really, Revolting Slob, you've got to believe me. Those things are nasty.
No, they're not. No,
Yes?
they're not.
You're so insistent. Audience, when the Revolting Slob gets like this, is he being A, adequate, B, adamant, or C, atomized? Bless you. The correct answer is adamant, which means stubborn as a mule.
No!
I rest my case. Shall we review? The Revolting Slob is eating styrofoam bits which are completely indigestible.
Good for you.
He says they are good for you, which is inaccurate.
Good for you. Good.
The Revolting Slob is adamant that styrofoam is good for you. And that's all for today. Thank you, Revolting Slob. Oh, and by the way, atomize means to be reduced to tiny particles. No slobs were hurt in the filming of this show.
Watch your backs! Coming through, coming through! Game cartridge loading, loading, loading. Think! Tank!
Ahoy, me land jamming friends! This here's Captain Bob with a different kind of cool running. I can't get back to my beautiful home in Jamaica cause I'm stuck in this tank. No worries, man. I got me Rasta sub and me dreads swinging to the music. Look at this.
Can you help Captain Bob? He's jamming in his sub.
Okay, here's the deal. Now I'm gonna show you three things. And you got to tell me what they all got in common. But you got to do it before the water runs out of my tank. Let's go, gang. We got to get jamming.
Use your eyes, use your brain before his clues go down the drain.
Like I said, we got three things. A computer, the stock market, and the car. What do they all have in common? Quick, the level's dropping. A computer, the stock market, and the car. We're almost at the bottom, man. Do you see it now? They're all things that can crash. Be careful out there. A computer can crash. The stock market can crash. And buckle up because a car can crash too. Now this is fun. Next clue.
Before all Bob hits the bottom, find what these three got in common.
What's this now? We got a hair on your head, an atom, and a banana. Can you figure out what ties them all together? Think hard. The water's already running away. You got a hair on your head, an atom, and a banana. Hurry! That drain big luggin'. Time's up, man. They're all things that split. Ain't that grand? You can split hairs. Scientists can split an atom. And you can make a banana split. Delicious. Well, that's it for today. Join me in me take next time for another round.
We have Captain Bob. Now he's jamming in his sub.
or scoop?
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction, starting with this animal right here. Poop or scoop? Sharks have a poorly developed sense of smell and must rely on good eyesight to catch their prey. What do you think? If you agree that sharks don't smell too good, vote scoop. But if you think that's a stinking lie, vote poop. It's pure poop. Sharks don't rely just on their eyesight. They have an incredible sense of smell. It's so good, they can detect a drop of blood in the ocean more than 600 feet away. Okay, here we go again. Poop or scoop? Crocodiles can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. If you think that's the truth, vote scoop. If you think it's a crock, vote poop. Do crocodiles run at 30 miles per hour? It's poop. Pure poop. Crocodiles aren't that fast. In fact, out of the water, they can travel at 10 miles per hour, but only over very short distances. Okay, kids, here's a good one. Poop or scoop? The mosquito is the most dangerous creature on Earth. Do you believe that? If you do, scoop. If you don't, poop. The answer is, believe it or not, it's the straight scoop. In Africa, some mosquitoes carry malarial fever. They pass the malaria on to humans when they bite them. As many as 2.5 million Africans die from malaria each year. That makes mosquitoes more deadly to humans than all other creatures combined. Next question for you. Do millipedes really have 1,000 legs? If you think that they do, go for the scoop. But if you think that's one creepy, crawly lie, pile on the poop. The answer is pure poop. Millipedes don't have 1,000 legs. The largest live in South Africa, but they only have 710 legs. Still, that's more limbs than any other creature alive. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Who's got the next game? Job. Hey there! Next game coming up! Greetings.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Here We Are! As we follow the adventures of 2 lost ears trying to find their place in the world. So, here we go!
Hello?
Hey!
Who's this?
It's me!
What are you doing?
I'm calling you on my earphone.
Oh, you want to play?
You betcha!
Okay, what is this sound?
A very careless woodpecker.
No!
Let me hear it again.
head. No, it's a man hitting his thumb with a hammer.
As if I didn't know.
So, where are we? Next clue.
Let me hear it again. It's two people talking about the weather.
What?
Only you can't hear them because of the jackhammers.
Correct. All right, here's your last clue.
A pack of male chauvinist pigs insensitively showing their appreciation for an attractive woman.
Correct. Politically correct, even. So, where do you hear men hurting themselves with tools? Men hurting our ears with tools? And men whistling. They're all sounds you hear at
a construction site! And I think they're building a haunted house.
Why?
Because that's a construction worker's ghost. And he's coming this way!
That concludes today's episode of Here We Are. And we are out of here.
Next game coming up.
Professor Rocket, and prepare yourself for the treat of a lifetime. Me! All right, Psycho Math! Oh no! I think I lost my E equals MC squared. Okay, here's how Psycho Math works. I'll show you an equation, but instead of numbers, I will show you some pictures. Now listen up. You figure out what numbers the pictures stand for and solve the problem. It's more fun than a barrel of monkeys. No, that is not your first picture. Are you ready? Then let's do some psycho math. Okay, let's start with the number of ounces in a cup. Then add it to the number of players in a tennis doubles match. Then divide it by the eyes in your face. Yeah, what you're using to stare at me right now. Okay, now, you got the answer? You take that 8 ounces in a cup. Add it to the 4 people in a doubles match. Divide it by the 2 eyes in your head, and the answer is 6. Now, let's get ready for the next one. The number of pennies in a dollar. No, I do not owe you 1 penny for your thoughts. That is too expensive. Plus, the number of jacks in a deck of cards. Jack, I think you're aces. Then, take away the number of leaves on a lucky clover. How you doing? You still with me? Now, what does it equal? We got 100 pennies in a dollar, plus 4 jacks in a deck, minus a 4-leaf clover. And the answer is 100. 100. That number is so good, it scares me. Okay. Here's the final one. I'd like to give you more, but I don't want to spoil you. The number of inches in a yard. I'd use that to measure my enormous brain, but a yardstick is way too small. Subtract the feet on a snake. Professor Rocket hates snakes, but I'm being brave, because it's for my math. Minus the number of sides of a pentagon. You got the answer? All right, let's wrap it up. There are 36 inches in a yard. Minus 0 feet on that terrible snake. Minus 5 sides of the pentagon. Equals 31. 31. That is 30 wonderful to you and me. That's great, you did it. But don't get too cocky, or Professor Rocket will have to take away all of his sugar and sweetness. Psycho Mad treats. Now, wouldn't that be a crying shame? Professor Rock's out.
That was cool. Let's play another. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time to play 10 seconds, where you've got to read between the lines and think up the answers before time runs out. So now you know how to play, you're on your own. You got 10 seconds. Here's a yummy one. Banana split. Next one. The answer is milkshake. What's next? Are you naughty or nice? Because the answer is the night before Christmas. You got 10 more seconds to get the next one. Watch out for falling rocks. Hey! Well, that's it for now. So keep your feet on the ground and your head in the clouds until it's once more time to play 10 seconds.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
You take the 8 ounces in a cup, add it to the 4 people in a doubles match, divide it by the 2 eyes in your head, and the answer is 6. 6.
Millipedes don't have 1,000 legs. The largest live in South Africa, but they only have 710 legs. Still, that's more limbs than any other creature alive.
We got a hair on your head, an atom, and a banana. Can you figure out what ties them all together? They're all things that split. Ain't that grand?
The Revolting Slob is adamant that styrofoam is good for you. And that's all for today.
He's a playwright who was known as the Bard of Avon, who wrote plays like Othello, Macbeth, and Hamlet with such wonderful lines like, to be or not to be.
Hey, big guy, that's my line. I'm William Shakespeare.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.